Genuinely, I like that deck a lot. Not just because I won a tournament with it. The week that was... Ugh. Hate getting ghosted. Yeah, neither of us lost to either of them. Actually, I lost to Edgar a bunch. But that's just because he's the luckiest. My, like, only loss to Alex, or one of my very, very few losses to Alex during that time was the finals of that Open where I was so sick I could barely see the cards in front of me, but still somehow made it to the finals. That was the weekend I met CBM. Good times, good times. Canopy Vista. I definitely enjoy when my opponents do not have a basic on one. Yeah, here it is. A tweet from September 5th, 2011. Bang, bang. Dragon Slayers. Not the most effective against me. Jermoka's command would be filthy here. Straight up disgusting filthy. And for that reason, I will not block. No plays, huh? It's almost as if you have a Jermoka's command. Almost as if. You like that tweet? I was pretty proud of it. Proud of it enough that I favorited my own tweet so that I could find it later. I had the foresight. I knew in 4 years I'm going to be streaming, and I'm going to want to show people that tweet. I think it was my first ever favorited tweet. So you know that's good. Should have played around it. I will sacrifice this creature. Ooh la la. No command, huh? What are you doing over there the week that was? Who's the week that was? BDM? No. The week that was MTG. Hagon, maybe? Pretty sure he's just WotC Hagon, I would assume. Ooh, poor sequencing, old chap. I say as if it's... Yeah, it's BDM. Oh, that's what I thought. Morph, I wonder what it is. It's a mystery. It's a secret to everybody. That's not what we want. That is what we want eventually. So I could go Lily, cut my manifest, plus Lily. It doesn't really get me anywhere, does it? Rather just kill this thing. Well, this is 2 to activate, so I can't do it this turn. You can flip it for 0 instead of cutting it. Oh, you mean flip this thing. Yeah, you're right. And very smart and handsome. Let's do it. Play the wrong fetch. That's a good start. Bada bing, bada boom. Probably plus Lily. V stance, and then kill this right away. A pretty good turn. People mess up on camera. It doesn't make them cheaters. I shouldn't have to tell you guys that. Archangel of Tithes. Go ahead and get all aboard this train. Not what we wanted to draw, but that's okay. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. It's like a pachinko machine. Just raining silver balls all over your face. It's not how pachinko machines work, but you know what I mean. Yeah, sick value. No! Sick peel. I'm still going off, though. Like, this has to take Lily, or I just hardlock. Yeah, they're dead. Dead as shit. So this is probably... Phrasing. Double. Alright. Don't know what to think. I mean, I think my main deck is pretty good. I guess I want these things for Death Mists and Archangel, although I assume that's just like a one of. It's the type of card that's either a one of or a four of, it seems. I'm not sure why, it just seems like that's people decide whether they're an Archangel deck or they're not an Archangel deck that can play Archangel. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean. I kind of want to cut this thing since it's my only enchantment. Even though it was good that game, I don't want to get Jamoka's Commanded. I need one more cut. I'm just ignoring the chat a bit. Letting them talk about cheaters because I don't want to get involved, but I also don't want to stop the discussion since it seems like people are entertained by it. Need one more cut. When in doubt, I just cut an Emissary. It's like just the generic worst card. It's possible I'm just supposed to cut a land on the draw, especially in a matchup like this, where I don't have, like, counter magic to board in. This hand kind of sucks. I'm gonna mulligan. Oops. Yeah, I'll keep this thing. Why not? These strawberries are delicious. What an amazing draw! Opponent gonna play a Den Protector there? Look at this strawberry. It's a long berry. Well, there haven't been like big scale witch hunts, but there have definitely been people that have been accused of things. Here it is. Miss Universe. This thing's got to be pretty scary, right? My Twitter cover photo? I don't even know what it is. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's my. I took that from my Facebook banner, and the picture is not actually that great, like high quality. But thank you. I'm glad you like it. I want it in my yard actually. You got it. Maybe I'm supposed to block there, because if I draw a land, I want to play Lily with cut up. Warden. Alright. Suppose this works though. Do you ever miss traveling the SCG scene or ever think of returning? Yeah, I miss it a lot. I mean, not necessarily the SCG grind more than the GP and PT grind, but I definitely miss it. It's a lifestyle that I lived for 5 years that was a lot of fun and a big part of my life and shaping, who I am now. So I definitely have nostalgia for it, but it's also just not feasible for me, and I know that, like, coming from a realistic place, it's just not something that is sustainable for me right now. So, yeah. I enjoyed it. I'm glad I did it. I would do it again given the option. Um, but yeah, it's not a thing that I can do right now. Excuse me. Value of SCG when AJ Granda was a lot better than it is now. Yeah, that's pretty true. I mean, there were two tournaments every weekend, and now there's one. but the prize is a lot higher, and you have it's just more top heavy now. Like invitationals are huge value, and if you qualify for Players Champs, that's huge value. But you have to play the opens to do those, and those are slightly less value. So it's a trade-off. It's not clearly like better or worse. Stasis Snare. I feel like I have to let this resolve because I can't beat this thing if it keeps going. Just talking about the open values, but the open values are intrinsically tied to the invitational values. Like you don't play the opens for the opens. It was Den Protector. I'm glad I've been. If you've been wondering why I've been patient with this, it's because I was 99% sure this was a Den Protector. Because on turn 2, my opponent tapped 2 mana and then or was like gonna play a 2-drop. I don't know if they even tapped 2 mana or if they just thought on 2 before passing, and then played a morph after. It's just like 100% Den Protector. Meanwhile, I'm gonna kill this thing. But yeah, part of the appeal of going to the opens is that you qualify for invitationals and get buys and get if you have a big finish at an invitational, if you have open points already, then that puts you in a good position to go to the Players Champs, but not if you don't go to the Players Champs, then the NV, or if you don't go to the opens, then for Players Champs, the NV is a PTQ, like you have to win it. So again, there are trade-offs. I feel pretty far behind, but I'm not sure that that's justified. Definitely have a lot of good draws in my deck. Well, I mean, it used to be that splitting an open was a lot. It was like 1,400 or something like that, 1,200. And then there were 2 of them. So we chop top 4. I would concede or lose, and then do it again the next day. That's where all the money was. In the fact that there were 2 tournaments. So even if you scrub out on one of them, which rarely happened, because they were really soft. That's the other thing, is they're probably not as soft as they used to be. I mean, they still seem decently soft from the coverage, but back then, I mean, it's a reason that the only 4 people that ever won were me, Jerry, and 2 cheaters, you know? Woof. That thing is large. I'm just about ready to scoop this one up, if we're being honest. There must have been some way I could get a Lily in. Not sure how, but... Definitely feels like that was my way to win. If I were to win, that would be how. Well, it's the travel costs that are steep. If all the tournaments were held in my backyard, then it'd be easy to be a winning player. I mean, not easy. Like it would. I I just feel like I would. I in the position I already am in would have little problem. The problem is 80% of the cost of tournaments are based on things outside the tournament, such as plane flights and hotels. All right, let us try again. Death Mist planes. Yeah, well, I mean, when I was traveling less, but I lived in Pennsylvania, it wasn't that bad because I could take a train anywhere and had couches to sleep on. So my costs were relatively low. It cost me like $100 to go to a tournament. Whereas now that I'm in Vegas and maybe don't have couches to sleep on in a lot of the cities that they're going to, it would cost me like 400 to go to a tournament. I'm going to Denver because the flight was only $100 and I have couches to sleep on there. Um, it's really the only reason. I'm a little tempted by negates, but I don't know how realistic that is. This hand's great. I'm gonna lead with Swamp because if I draw another basic Swamp, then these Myers are both getting duels. Yeah, West Coast, not a lot of opens out here. Understandably, they're a company based in Roanoke. Look at how smart I am with my big old brain. Somebody out there has to find that sexy. Did I play the right land on turn one? Anybody? Does anybody find that arousing? Serious responses only. Um, I feel like I do not want to expose Lily to removal. What's happening to me here? Oh, yeah, that's fine. J-Dub. Fair enough. Some people are harder to please than others, you know? My next turn is where the real filth begins. Ah, that damn woman market. Cutting into my... cutting into my market share. Oh, that's not a good one to bounce. All right. I ate this entire thing of strawberries. I have two left, and I plan on eating them, by the way. That was my dinner. Just a fucking box of strawberries. Slip past Nisa in the night. Sneaking Sally through the alley. Try to keep her out of sight. Take that, BDM. By the way, I determined that this is probably BDM, but I don't think I actually said that I fucking love him, and he's one of my favorite human beings ever. So there's that. One of my biggest shames of not traveling to events is that I don't get to see him as much. But we've talked on the phone a couple times whenever I need advice, basically. Kit Kat, I think I know who you are. Okay. You win that fight. You want to see some filth. This is some filth. Even with all his posts about the Mets. Yeah, I've learned to forgive him for that. Sacrifice a creature. Yes. This one. Just click it. Boom. Clicked. Click, 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 click. Boom. That's a song that people know, right? Excuse me. I don't want to discard this because I want to save it for the stupid thing. The 5-drop. So I'm just gonna get back Cutthroat, I guess. Zulaporte! Blood is as blood do. Blood be what it is and do. Take 3. April O'Neil. What a great cover story. Just kill Nisa with it so you can one-sided discard. I think the only way I'm going to lose this game is Whisperwood getting out of control. So I'd rather just play it like this. This thing's not really that threatening. Even if it flips. A 4/4 or drawing an extra card is not what's going to lose me this game. You know? You know? Gotta focus on what matters. Right now what matters is the fact that I'm way ahead. I accept your wrapping of silk. No, Aguas, this is my first game, or my first time playing Standard with BFZ. I feel like now I can just cut it. Now that I've faded whatchamacallit for a turn. Get cut, son. Get cut on. I'm not like a Cubs fan or anything, so it doesn't really bother me. A Yankees fan or other people that really despise the Mets. I'm a Braves fan, so I kind of hate the Mets. But well, if it were taking 2, that'd be easy, but it's losing Liliana that I don't want to do. Do I even play this land, or do I just discard it? Because my opponent has Knight of the White Orchids. I'm blown up. Yeah, surprise, surprise. I'm a Cubs fan. Basically the saddest kind of baseball fan. Well, you and the Mets used to share that title, but now... I don't think the 6th mana does anything for me. I'll just throw it away. Kaboom. Hey, look at that. A little awkward, I guess, but okay. Pretty sad for everyone but me. The best was going to school in Chicagoland as a Packers fan. That was a good time. Drain and gain. So... Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone. Yeah, here's the Whisperwood that I was afraid of. Oh, that's way worse than Whisperwood. Oh, goodness. We just lose now? Probably. That draw doesn't help. Well then. Needed a big draw there. Spam bot, no! Our morph is something so powerful and top secret that I can't even show you. I have fear that your mind will be blown. Yes, I'll sacrifice this creature. I will off this bird. You guys play it, whatever. One, two. Nope. It's a land. Secret's out. It's an island. Blue land, nailed it. Fucking nailed it. Looks like green-white little kid is going to be our demise after quite a saucy run. We beat a bunch of different decks on our way to 4-0, but not too hopeful about this game. What do we even have? Complete disregard, I guess, would be nice. Foundry would be nice. Whirler Rogue is probably what we really need to get this party started. No, this is game 3. Come on, deck. Come on with the sauce. The sauciness. Yeah. Saucy is right. I'm getting a lot of sauce, a lot of sass. Not a fan. Not a fan. I don't think I can win. Like maybe if I get back Emissary, chump with it and flip a Husk and then draw Whirler Rogue. Yeah, that's pretty thin. But we are who we are. We are where we are. I didn't get to poke him with a Thopter. Suck it, nerd. Boop. We are. The youth of the nation. Is that a song people know? Den Protector for command. For Nisa. Excuse me. Mommy's home. I've heard this song in 13 or so years. Sounds about right. Yeah, we are the youth of the nation. They don't need to ask who, they know. They already know they're the youth of the nation. This is... As far as long shots go, this is one of them. As far as long shots go, yes. Yes, indeed. Hey, look, we're winning. That's not the ticket. Better than drawing it, I guess. Ew. Yucky. It's 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. I have to pay 1 to block, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, all right. No possible play, yield all. It's not the option I meant to click. Let's hope something real messed up happens next. That'd be cool. Planes, all right. Yeah, Damnation would be pretty nice on this board. More morphology. Key. Getting back command. Pump this and have a flyer fight a Thopter. Death Mist or whatever. I guess you just killed Cutthroat. It's my only way to win. Yeah. Ugin? Ugin would be nice if I could cast it, which I cannot. Husk. There. Alright.